You're listening to the What Happens When podcast.
What happens when two guys sit in front of a laptop talking about God knows what?
And here are your hosts, G5 and Gene Van Horn.
This is What Happens When, and I am your host, Gene Van Schnappel.
Snapples.
And with me tonight, standing in for the absentee voter, is Just Mike. Just Mike.
Hey.
Hey. I had to taper it off.
Yeah. Who needs editing when you just have low voice action?
Just low voice action, that's what you call it?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, G5 is out Christmas shopping.
He pulled a hammy.
Yeah.
He's on IR. IR recall.
So, not to be confused with Total Recall.
Right.
Which is where he'd be on Mars, getting weird things pulled out of his nose.
Yeah.
And seeing girls with 3 boobs.
Get your ass to Mars.
Ass tumors? What?
Yeah, get your ass to Mars. You know that stupid. We're talking about the Schwarzenegger version, of course.
Yeah, because the other version doesn't even
Yeah,
exist.
it's Colin Farrell, worst actor alive.
Yeah, Colin Farrell, Nick.
And you know, even though they had them 2 pretty chicks on that movie, the new Jessica Biel and was it Kate
Beckinsale?
Kate Beckinsale.
Yeah, Kate Beckinsale.
2 beautiful women.
Yeah, two gorgeousitas.
Yeah, but that was a terrible, terrible movie, even with them in it.
Yeah, that's sad. That's a sad event. Anytime you can make Kate Beckinsale look dumb.
Yeah, I liked her as a bad guy though.
I loved her as a bad guy.
I would like to see Jessica Biel one day as a bad guy.
I would like to see Jessica Biel one day.
Butt naked on my lap?
Nah, just come back in a good film. I didn't know where you were going with that.
I was going all the way to the bedroom with it because Jessica Biel is fine. Lord.
She is, but I saw her on Mean Tweets, and then they were like, she was like, somebody said Jessica Biel has, my dentist says Jessica Biel has horse teeth.
Nice. Great dentist you have there, guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
sure Jessica Biel and that Jennifer Love Hewitt? A lot of people think that she looks like a horse in the face. Personally, I find her attractive, but
No, it was Jessica Biel.
nice.
Yeah, and then she was like,
Nice. Even better. She wins in my book.
she rubbed it in. I love those mean tweets. You ever watch those mean tweets?
I have. I've seen a couple with the basketball guy, football guy. Mostly basketball, though.
One of my favorites is Wiz Khalifa reads his. And says, Wiz Khalifa looks like a homeless woman.
Perfect. I agree.
Yeah, I
agree. Black and yellow.
That had me laughing. Another one is I don't know why it had me laughing, but it was DeMarcus Cousins.
Uh-huh.
And it was like DeMarcus Cousins looks like an angry. No, it says DeMarcus Cousins is an angry lesbian.
Nice. I don't know if I agree with that, but
It was funny.
There's a few on Blake Griffin. There was a few on DeAndre Jordan. I really like their reactions to it. Steph Curry had said something about Steph Curry looking like a little kid or something.
Right.
But I don't remember them, in depth. But yeah, they're pretty good.
They're definitely pretty funny.
That's a good concept to kind of poke fun at the people who are trying to be shitty people.
Yeah.
PSA: we don't give a shit what you think.
Nope. Nor do we put any merit on your thoughts.
No.
So,
and
go for it.
and fuck you.
Yes. And if you comment,
Double fuck you.
right. And if you leave a like,
Fuck you thrice.
so there you go. But you can share this though. Do share and subscribe.
Share it to the motherfuckers you hate because you assume that they'll hate it.
But keep your comments to your damn self.
Mm-hmm.
Or don't. Who cares? It's
You shut your fucking mouth.
It's a free internet. Do what you want.
No, well, that's not actually an accurate statement. Even though most of the things that we say on here are facts, the internet is not free.
Well, not for people in China.
Yeah, it's not free. It's not free here. Hell, it costs $100 or some shit. These raggedy ass Spectrum. Fuck Spectrum. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah.
Don't cut me off, Spectrum. Look, I'm just saying, like, I ain't really happy with the fucking service Spectrum, man. We've been through so much. Don't cut me off.
Oh,
Spectrum.
speaking of that, my mom had to call Spectrum the other day because she just recently switched from Frontier, the worst Don't ever get Frontier. Frontier is the worst.
That's like DSL, though, right?
No, it's FiOS, but it's
Which is like DSL type. Something
no.
almost?
FiOS is fiber optics. It's supposed to be faster,
But
but
it goes
it's
through
not.
like a phone line type situation.
No, it goes through like a fiber optic line.
But how do you? I mean, what do you connect it to?
It's similar to cable.
Oh, so it's a coaxial.
Yeah, it's similar to coax cable.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
We
but-
don't have all of these things when I was in Mississippi, so
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
yeah, pretty much. Smoke signals to get a hold of people.
Flying
No
pigeons.
cell phones.
You guys are
Carrier pigeons. Yeah,
still
It was
carrier
like-
pigeons.
It was like the old ninja movies and stuff. We just roll up a little note, put it in a pigeon, and
Throw it
send
up.
Yeah, it's easy.
Throw it in the sky, and a raven picks it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Yeah,
But
basically.
she had to call him the other day, and my brother was just going ham. I walk in from like a long day of work, and I just come in, and my bro is going ham on some poor unassuming dude on the phone,
Right.
and he's just, you know what, man, this is stupid. $10 isn't gonna do anything. We need free HBO for a year, and I'm like,
Nice.
wait, what are they even trying to get solved? Like,
Hey, fuck that. I want free HBO.
so then he was just like, let me talk to your manager, yo. Then the manager comes on, and she's all nice, and she's like, well, we're going to hopefully get this resolved for you. And he's like, yeah, great. What did that guy tell you? Because, he's just started being a douche to her.
Yeah, you gotta douche. You have to douche all the way out. If you're gonna play the role, you might as well go all the way in.
Just so you know, though, this is a public service announcement after the public service announcement.
Shoot.
If you're trying to get something from customer service, be a pleasure to work with.
Yeah.
Don't be an
Definitely.
asshole.
Yeah, or you can be an asshole because it's way more fun.
Yeah, but they're not going to give you shit.
No, but
No.
I mean, chances are they're not gonna give you shit anyways.
No, that's not true. I always get free stuff from customer service like that. Okay, so this is a real secret right here.
Okay.
This is real customer service gold.
Just a quick disclaimer. I'm always nice when I deal with customer service, and I never get free shit. So go ahead.
Okay, so you have to be a major asshole
Mm-hmm.
to the first person,
Right.
and then be all upset and flustered when the supervisor comes on.
Right.
And then they'll be like, "Oh, I'm sorry about that." And I'm like, "Look, I'm not angry with you, ma'am. We need to get this fixed."
Right.
And then she'll be like, "Oh, let me fix that for you. Let me get this. Is there anything else I could do? Yeah, it'll do real good if you can just throw this in too. That'll be great, and I'll have a
That would
great
be
day."
great if you could just give me some head. 'Cause
That's-
that would be like right on time. I could use some head right now, girl. Where you live?
Right. I don't think that's gonna work.
No.
No.
I just thought.
I'm pretty sure solicitation like that is illegal.
Nah, that's free. You said just throw it in.
I guess. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
So it's not like I asked for money or offered her any money. It's not against the law.
Okay.
But girl, put that recording on pause right quick. Let me ask you a question.
Since you're the supervisor, we don't need to train on this part right here.
We don't need this recorded, girl.
I always freaked them out too. Like I always ask them like what state they're in,
Yeah.
and you could tell like they don't get that question very often because they're always like,
Like, don't lie, bitch. I got you on motherfucking. I've been
can
tapping
see.
this. I've been tapping this call for hours.
Yeah, but I always do that to them. I was like, I like when the bill collectors call though. I love when they call me like the creditors, or I like when they call angry.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, why are you so mad? It's not your money.
True. I've never had them
Just chill.
call me angry.
Dude, well, they call me angry because like it's so many times. There's so much money they're trying to collect from me.
Well, this was. Well, I mean, they've been. I don't know what fucking money I owe them anymore. It's been years.
Right.
But it's funny because I had one of them call me like right when I got out of prison, right? Like so.
What?
So, right? So they call. I don't know how the hell I got the number. That was amazing. 'Cause I only had the damn thing for a couple of weeks or whatever.
Right. I didn't even have the number yet.
Right? So they're like, hey, is this Mr. So-and-so? I'm like, yeah. Like, oh, well, can, you owe us this amount of money, whoop de whoop. I said, look, man, I just got out of prison. I don't got no fucking job. I don't have no money for you, and you can call tomorrow. It's going to be the same thing. I'm not mad at you or whatever. You got a job to do. But at the same time,
Right.
not only do I not have a job, I'm a convicted felon. So chances are I might not have one for a while.
For a while, yeah.
There's a good chance that you ain't gonna get your money. Not ever. I said,
Right.
so if you get it, you get it. If you don't,
Definitely past the 7 years that it's gonna take for this to expunge off my record.
Yeah, dude,
so.
just don't waste your time and mine. I don't care if you call. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna answer the phone. It's gonna be the same conversation tomorrow, though.
Yeah, it's gonna
He
be.
was like, "Oh, okay," and I never heard from him again.
so
maybe he thought I was telling him that I was a murderer and I was coming to get him or something. I wasn't threatening him.
You completely freaked him out.
Yeah, well.
But no, I play games with him and stuff. Like, listen, man. Like the ones that call you and they're really upset. They're like, listen, Mr. Van Horn.
We're gonna need that money today.
This is our 42nd attempt at picking up this. We've called you 47 and a half times. I'm like, what's the halftime? We left a message.
We left a message and you didn't answer. We
Yeah.
felt a little disrespected.
Yeah, but they're really pissed off and they're like, we need to know what your plans are with this debt. And I'm like, ma'am, do I owe you the money specifically? She's like, no, you don't. But that's besides the point. I said, well, why are you so upset with me? Like, I just spoke to you yesterday, and we had a great talk.
What did she say?
She was like, well, you're playing games. I said, but it's not your money, though.
Right.
Like, just relax. I said, you want to hear the great part about this, ma'am? It's not even your company's money.
Right. Somebody else's.
I owe this to First Premier Bank. Shout out First Premier Bank.
Shout out.
For giving me a credit card when I was a kid.
Yeah, shout out that. Come on with that bread.
And I didn't know what I was doing, and I ran that bitch up.
Yeah, me get that motherfucking bread.
But basically, she was hot, and I said, "Ma'am, listen, if you call me upset one more time, I'm gonna take your company's name out the hat."
Oh yeah, bitch, you ain't gonna get no bread.
She said, "What do you mean out the hat?" I said, "Every month, me and my wife look at our bills, and we pull names out the hat to see which one we gonna pay. And if you do it, we gonna take your company's name out, which means you ain't never gonna get paid. So you could tell them it was your fault."
Yeah.
And she was like, "See, you think this is a joke?" I said, "No, ma'am. I think you being upset is a joke." And I just hung up.
That's true. Why would she be upset though? For what purpose?
I don't know. She just called me really angry, like I borrow money from her.
There's
plenty of people that I borrow money from. She just wasn't one of them.
She probably was mad. She had just finished getting her motherfucking ass took to town by somebody else who owed money, and she called, went to popping off, and old boy let her have the business, and she couldn't just get up and leave from work. She still had more calls to make.
Right. So then I just got lucky
And
number
was
7.
next. You was next. Like,
Yeah.
hey, motherfucker. Like, bitch, you
You
ain't
gonna
gonna
give
take
us this money?
That's why you gotta say, bitch, you ain't gonna take out your last call on me.
Yeah.
Shit.
She went ham on me too.
So
We need to know right now, sir.
I did have one guy call about some money. This is back when the ex-wife was, making it happen on running up bills and
Yeah, that's
paying them.
perfect.
And so she's like, are you? I need to know what you plan to do about this money. I said, I don't plan to do nothing about it.
Yeah.
She's like, I said, look, in 7 years, the shit gonna drop off. I said, so look at me in about 6.5 years. If you still calling, you done wasted a hell of a lot of time. I'm not paying it. Never. Because she ran up that bill and it's on my name. I'm not fucking taking responsibility for it. Kiss my ass.
Right.
Kiss my ass. Go kiss hers. If you feel like you want to track her down, it's on you. I'm not finna give you no information. None. Call tomorrow. Call the next day. I'll answer the phone. I'm gonna answer because I don't dodge nobody.
Right. There's no need to dodge the call. That's what I told my other brother. Why are you dodging it, man? Just pick it up.
Yeah.
Tell him I ain't paying you.
You know what is more fun to me though? Jehovah's Witnesses.
J-Dubs?
Yeah, I love it when they come to the door.
Dude, I haven't seen a J-Dub in a good amount of time. And if I do, they're always Spanish speaking.
Oh, that's not helpful.
Yeah.
I
Can't mess with them as much.
Nah, because the language barrier. I was watching a show today, though, called Banned from the Bible.
No. Never seen it.
Interesting. It was talking about the books that didn't make it in.
After the Council of Nicaea?
Yeah, they were talking about the infancy of Jesus, a couple other ones. I didn't watch the whole thing. It was like 3 hours long. I'm like, phew, y'all talking about way too much Bible for me. But
Right.
it was interesting. What I did see was kind of interesting.
What was like one of your takeaways?
Same thing I've always thought. People deciding what goes in and what doesn't is never going to be a good thing.
Yeah.
So if all of the books are supposedly gospels, then why in the world don't they all go in? But whatever. I think the Catholic Church has had way too much influence on the way everything runs, and
Right.
But all the Catholics out there, decide if you ever find who I actually am, don't kill me. You guys take that shit serious.
Right. No, that was a cool. I've seen a couple of those, and I've actually read. There's a big book that kind of floated around a long time ago called The Lost Scriptures of the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
That was like the big first one that was kind of like
right.
One of my go-tos that I read, and it had a lot of the scriptures that were found in the Dead Sea Scrolls.
Right. That's what they were talking about, a lot of Dead Sea Scrolls stuff.
Because there's a lot that were all found in that same deal.
Right. There was a Gospel of Mary, which I thought was pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's just Mary Magdalene.
Yeah,
right,
which I thought that was pretty interesting, especially
that's in the Lost Scriptures book.
Right. There was a lot of that stuff they were talking about. Probably most of that stuff is in that book. But I thought it was pretty interesting. Their take was that the men decided not to put Mary in there because she was a woman, and they,
right.
They wanted to make her into a prostitute, and they were supposedly Mary Magdalene wasn't even that prostitute.
Yeah. See, that's
two separate people, but that's how they try to teach it, even though it doesn't say that.
Well, the crazy part is a lot of churches teach it that way, and she's not like. That's not how they teach at my church for sure.
And they also said that she was an apostle. She was one of his.
She was definitely one of his disciples for sure.
Right.
But she, as far as apostleship, I don't.
That's
think,
what they said on that show. So I don't
think
know.
even in the Gospel of Mary Magdalene, because I read it, I don't remember her referring to herself.
Right.
Or anybody else in general.
Right. Well, these theologians, blah blah.
There's a lot of reading into it.
So I don't know.
But the reason why they pull a lot of those out is because of inconsistencies with other scripture. The way they kind of do it, and the reason why I know is because I studied this for like 5 years.
Right.
Is in the Bible, whenever something is said,
right,
it's confirmed somewhere else.
Right.
Right. So it's never like the Gospel of Thomas, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the Gospel of Thomas makes some like claims that's basically like there is no sin,
right,
and everybody goes to heaven,
right,
and nobody will be taken out of the book of life,
right,
which is completely inconsistent with every other scripture that talks about salvation,
right,
and it actually says in the Bible several times that your name could be taken out of the book of life.
Right.
And you won't make it to heaven.
Right.
So those types of inconsistencies, and there was a lot of like false people like writing scriptures as like Apostle Paul.
Right, right.
So they'll be like, "Yo, I'm Apostle Paul," and I'm writing this crap, and it was ancient writings. So
right.
What they found in the Dead Sea Scrolls is basically scribes' notes of the happenings. Basically.
Right, right.
So it wasn't that they all just kept just scripture. They kind of kept all kind of writings from the time.
Right.
So I actually saw the Dead Sea Scrolls in real life. It was pretty cool. They brought it to APU a couple years back, and I took my wife.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, I watched that. You got me thinking, since you kind of brought up like weird theories and just outside the box thinking.
Right.
G5 was talking to me earlier about the flat Earth theory that's kind of going around right now.
Are people still on that shit?
Like that's the new big thing again. It's back.
He's like whoever is doing that needs to let that go.
Yeah, the flat Earth theory.
Yeah, because it's not even that's like science. Like that doesn't, you can't even argue with that no more.
Nah, so this is what I told G5. I said, so
don't tell me that he believes in the flat Earth theory.
No. But he's always good game for a good conspiracy theory.
Sure.
Which I am too. I'm game for a good one.
I know you're a big moon landing guy, right?
Me?
Yeah.
That they faked it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm all about they faked the moon landing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which whatever. It doesn't matter to me.
Agree to disagree, right?
I don't think it matters at all.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying.
It may have mattered then.
Currently, now,
it matters.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But for the time, totally mattered.
Sure.
Yeah, it's
Cold War stuff. Yeah, I mean.
But yeah, currently it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Which currently right now is definitely redundant. So F you if you're correcting
right
me in your mind listening to this.
Or out loud. Fuck you.
Yeah. So.
Sir, definitely in the comments. Fuck you. In that goat ass.
I don't really know the whole thought behind why they're saying that the Earth is flat. I don't even know what the big cover up would be.
It's like to say that the globe is fake, that the fucking all of the Hubble space.
So this is what I do know. This is what I do know. I do know that NASA has photoshopped for years the pictures of the Earth.
For what purpose?
they make it look like a actual circle.
When it's really an oval.
When it's not just an oval, it's kind of like a misshapen orb.
Okay.
So
But what's the purpose of doing that? Like,
I don't really know
look
why
prettier?
they do it, but they just admitted that they've been photoshopping it for years though.
okay.
Like that just came out. So that kind of gave the flat Earth theory people. I said,
Some
but
legs, yeah.
but it's what I told Jay. I said, look. So if you're telling me that the Earth is flat, we live on the furthest part west.
Mm-hmm. If we
Right?
keep going west, we're gonna run into.
We're gonna
what?
run into
Off-
some type of like wall
off the fucking
or
planet.
off the planet or some edge.
No, maybe it's like a video game where it just flips over and you go to the other side.
So that's what I said. I said, so do you just flip over? I said, because you could literally go to Alaska and with a telescope see Russia.
Mm-hmm.
That's impossible on a flat surface.
Well, even if you just take like the simplest thing, you don't have to go that far. Why is there a moving horizon? You know what I'm saying? Like if we start somewhere, if we started anywhere in the water, let's whatever ocean you wanna, where it's wide open, and there's a horizon over there. That horizon is gonna continue to move. It's gonna continue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that can't happen on a flat surface. It cannot happen.
It's just impossible. I said, so planes can fly from California to China over the Pacific.
Right.
I'm like, you're telling me that they have to fly back across the country, or to keep this lie up, they've got to fly down and around South America
All the way
and
around.
pass through Africa and fly all the way around, so nobody sees Africa, nobody sees landmass. They
Yeah.
just see water. I said, come on, dude. It's just some things are too big.
Yeah.
So it's just like there's no way that scope of that
No.
is true.
Not at all.
Just like the alien, they're hiding aliens from us, right? I feel like the scope of doing such a thing is so big that it can't be done. But that's like the greatest lie in the world, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe the alien thing is a possibility. I think just because it depends. If there was only a couple, maybe.
Yeah, like if there was like 2 or 3
Yeah, but to hide an entire civilization of aliens, that'd be tough.
to hide another planet of 7 billion,
Yeah, that'd be tough. that'd be
and
very,
they have
very
the
tough.
technology.
Yeah.
I mean, even maybe say like their places ran by like fascist governments that
Sure.
hold the actual power of space travel to themselves. Like they don't have no Elon Musk that's just like, yeah, I'm gonna put people on Mars. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they
Yeah.
don't have that.
Yeah.
So I don't know. There's that just feels like too much cooperation has to go on.
That's
for me.
always that's the problem with secrets. The only way you
Yeah.
can keep a secret is by keeping it and never telling anyone.
Yeah, just one person only.
And one
knows.
person you tell it automatically decreases
or
the
murder
chances.
the people that know.
Well, yeah, but then that becomes another secret that you'll have to keep.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but if you murder them,
So you talked about the Catholic Church earlier, right?
Mm-hmm.
So here's a secret about the Catholic Church.
besides it being Babylon Jr.,
Yeah, did you know they had a secret army?
I didn't, but I'm not terribly surprised.
So they have an army that's called the Jesuit Order, right?
Okay,
So
was that in like one of those movies too?
I don't know.
Like the what's the hell?
National Treasure and all of that.
No, yeah, kind of like that. What was that one with Hanks?
The Dan Brown books.
Whatever they are. I
Yeah,
don't know.
those are what are they called?
Not angels and
That's
demons,
that's
but
the same
one.
one. The same one. The Da Vinci Code.
Da Vinci Code. Yeah.
Yeah. So no, that's the Knights Templar deal.
Okay.
Has a different line, but
Okay.
along the same vein.
Right.
But these guys are actual responsible for real life deaths. So
Right.
William Tinsdale was like a big anti Catholic establishment guy. He hated that.
So
he
he
was
got
a big
took
Christian.
down, huh?
Murdered him.
Yeah,
Burned him at the
that's how it goes,
stake.
man.
Called him a witch. Martin Luther, same situation.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with Dr. King.
Yeah.
Just regular.
MLK.
Just regular Martin Luther.
Yeah, Martin Luther with the robe and everything.
Yeah, and he posted the 99 things on the.
99 Problems and the bitch ain't one.
I think it was
I
something
knew
similar
him
to
and
that.
Jay-Z together.
He did
right?
that prior to Jay-Z and Rick
Yeah,
Rubin.
fucking. I knew Rich. He always stealing stuff. That
Right.
Jay Z.
That damn Jay-Z.
I got 99 Problems. Martin Luther ain't one.
But
He had him knocked off at the stake.
But yeah, so they have like this order, and what's crazy about that is most of our theological colleges now are founded by somebody from the Jesuit order,
Nice.
which is like
So that means they're gonna taint all of the whatever.
Exactly.
Nice.
So that's like the crazy part to me. Like, why does a Christian pastor have to go get a degree from a
Catholic?
Jesuit order deal? You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's not how it happened back in the day.
Well, I mean, it's no different from teaching Black history by white people, which I think is hilarious. But whatever.
Wait, what?
You never seen like white Black history teacher? Well, even if they're not necessarily white teachers, most of the damn history paperwork is written by white folks. So it's like, even if Black people are teaching it, it doesn't even fucking matter.
Right.
So it's like all of the fucking the whole thing is funny to me.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a shit, man. Like, I don't think there's any way possible me as a Black man in America could trace my roots back to be able to find whatever country any of my family members came from.
You're not like a Hutu tribe, or
Maybe. I'm from the Slapaho tribe.
from the Slack. Tight.
Yeah, we slaps them hoes.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I gathered that from the name.
Yeah.
Thank you for explaining that.
You're welcome. That's where it came from.
That's perfect.
But I don't know. That whole thing is, people want to complain. Oh, I'm Irish. I'm this. I'm that. What fucking, like, I can't, possibly ever find out what my native.
I don't even want
was.
to, dude.
It doesn't matter at the end of the day. Like, I mean, I thought about getting that the cheek swab thing where you find out what your genetics are.
So
like,
you want to get your cheek swap, is what you're telling me?
maybe the lower the cheeks
Sicko.
below.
That's disgusting.
Swab my cheeks below.
Right.
But that DNA thing, man. So.
You want the DNA after the cheek swabbing, you sick bastard. You sick
DNA
bastard.
in, girl.
Yeah, give me that DNA.
I need some of that DNA.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I gotta just to find out, because I know I'm mixed with all kinds of crap, right? It turned out good,
You're definitely related to Bruce Lee.
It's possible.
I think so.
I mean, I fight like Bruce Lee,
Right?
except better,
Okay.
because he's dead.
You took my joke because I was gonna say that first.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm gonna just let it ride. I'm gonna let him ride it out. And he went with it. Okay.
Yeah. So, shout out to Bruce Lee, man. Probably my favorite, my most influential individual as a child.
So here's another weird conspiracy theory for you. It's called the 33 Club.
What, that Bruce Lee didn't die, actually?
No, that he died at 33, and also guess who else died at 33?
Brandon Lee.
Jesus. And guess who else died at 33?
Me. No, wait.
Buddha. And guess who else died at 33?
Magic Johnson.
Like
no,
Muhammad.
he's still alive.
You know what I'm saying? It's like so crazy.
Who?
Like
Elijah
Muhammad. Like, no, the
Muhammad?
prophet. Yeah, so it's just,
Elijah Muhammad.
there's just like a bunch of these like spiritual people, and Bruce was big on spirituality.
Sure.
Not really like any religion per se.
Yeah.
More like Buddha-ish, where it's just like a bunch of sayings
Yeah,
and
he's
teachings.
just, yeah. Confucius say.
So that's like a big thing. It's like
Right.
the 33 Club.
Well, he created Jeet Kune Do, right? But it wasn't just a martial art. It was like a way of life. It
Yeah.
was like a philosophy more than it was anything else.
Yeah, be like water, my friend.
Yeah. If you put water inside a glass, the water becomes the glass.
Becomes, I think it was a cup. Becomes the cup.
Same thing.
And he's like,
Be like water, my friend.
water can crash, it can flow.
Be like, bitch, Bruce Lee should have been a rapper.
Like, Bruce Lee ass was on drugs.
He probably was. I mean, but who wasn't during them years?
Yo,
In the
low-key,
60s, everybody
if
was
you listen to
high.
that, you feel like you hanging with one of your peoples that smoke. You know how they just come up with stuff.
Yeah. He was probably hanging out with Hendrix during them times.
So yeah, here's another conspiracy theory. Bruce Lee died because he ingested brownies with marijuana and he had an allergic reaction.
Is that a fact, or is that that's a theory?
So this is what close friends of his believe, because he was cheating on his wife with that Asian actress, and he died. I mean, he almost died before. Remember, they had to rush him to the hospital a couple months prior to,
right?
And that was out of her dressing room.
Right.
He had ingested.
Why marijuana though? Why couldn't it have been something else?
He had an allergic reaction to the marijuana brownies.
Yeah, but it could have been any kind of allergy he had, like mushrooms, for instance.
Well,
Did he go an anaphylactic shock? Is that how he died?
yeah, they're saying that the marijuana, the specific allergy to marijuana causes swelling in the brain, and that's what he died of. His brain swole up.
Go figure.
Yeah, so that's the leading theory on Bruce Lee's death.
Well, as it turns out, I'm not part of the 33 Club.
You're not.
Just not gonna.
No, but I, my friend, will be 33 next year.
Uh-oh.
Now, I don't want to foreshadow anything.
I can knock you off if you want.
I mean, put me in that club.
Yeah, like
Not that other. Wait.
in the gay club,
Yeah, I don't know.
YMCA.
It just went there. Anywho.
Might as well.
But yeah, man. I was thinking about.
Stay at the YMCA.
So you say you're thinking about getting the DNA test? Before
Yeah,
we
man.
got off on the Bruce Lee
man.
tangent.
Yeah, thinking about it. Just, I don't want it to come back that I'm mostly white though.
But I mean,
That'll ruin like hood cred. So I better not even bother.
yeah.
If it turns out that I'm mostly white, I can't say. I gotta stop saying nigga and everything.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't like it. So I'm just gonna assume that I'm mostly black.
There it is. Makes sense.
That works for me. I honestly, I think I'm mostly black though, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, you could be wrong.
Maybe I'm like straight down.
Maybe you're Asian.
1/3 each.
And maybe like all the nations.
I bet you. I will guarantee you. I have all four because they break it down in
all
four.
four.
Yeah, they break it down in four. They break it down in European, African, Asian, and Native.
Nice.
That's the four.
As if natives aren't Asian.
Well, yeah. Apparently, that's how they break it down. So apparently, like I think if you
So I'm fairly
natives,
sure
I think
I'll
they're
have,
saying natives is like would be like.
I'll have a
like
fair amount
also
of European
yeah, I would say.
and a fair amount of native.
Yeah, but the native thing is like
Where do Armenians fall in? Where is that?
probably animal.
We're back.
Some sort of a furry fucking creature, man.
We're full back. That's full circle.
Yeah.
Every week I've been called an Armenian for the past 3 weeks.
They fall in line with fucking like
With
whatever,
Guntash.
whatever fucking onions go with.
Garlic
And to all my Armenian friends out there, you guys that know me, you know that I'm fuck you guys.
Yeah, you hairy bastards.
Yeah. Because if it feels if
I'm
blacks,
Armenian, so
if
I can
blacks
say that.
smell like fucking onions, I'd be talking shit about them too.
And y'all can't drive.
Yeah. Well, not only Asians also can't drive. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, but they're physically disabled. The other ones
Really?
are just a-holes.
physically disabled.
Yeah,
Is that
Asians
why?
don't have peripheral vision.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Why don't they ever turn their fucking heads?
Because they're trained to look straight and not
Yeah, they
talk
gonna
to
start
anybody.
getting punched in the face. That's what's fixing to happen.
That's what's fixing to
count
happen,
on that
ladies
shit.
and gentlemen.
They can count on that shit, Jaime.
So yeah, we got quite a good response about the WWE last week. I don't really know why, because nobody really watches that junk these days.
Hell no.
You pumped for the Ronda Rousey return?
No. I really don't care about her fighting. I just am waiting for her to
Give you a call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
Keep-
Call me in, see if she wants to get trained on how to get pinned down.
Right.
I'll
No, she's
show
trying
her.
to get out of pins, Mike. She doesn't want to get put in one.
Yeah, she got to start in the pin first to get out of it.
Right.
So we'll pin her down, show her what the business is, and then
We won't do anything. Yes.
I mean me.
Yeah, I
Mostly.
ain't pinning nobody down except for
I'll
my
pin
wife.
Ronda down. Pin Ronda down.
Nah, she's not even that fine, dude.
To you,
She's normal like white girl.
I find her to be quite attractive. I think part
What, like Paige Van Zandt is cuter than Ronda Rousey.
Who? I've never seen her.
Yeah, Paige Van Zandt just got beat by the Karate Hottie last week.
I've never seen this girl.
Yeah, the Karate Hottie's cute too, but Paige Van Zandt's probably the cutest one.
I mean, if I had to choose between Rousey and
Misha
Carano?
Tate.
I'd take Carano, of course. 'cause
Car-
she
you like
says-
Carano better?
Yeah, I do.
She got chunky though.
That's okay.
Fast too.
That's all right.
It was like right after I'm done competing, I'm fat.
It's mostly titties. She's got some big ass freaking titties. She's been had.
That's true. That's true. She
think-
has some big breasts for a
I
fighter.
think that makes it harder to judge whether or not she's big.
Right.
So I have to see her. I have to see her naked to make, and then have sex with her in order to fully make the determination. if Gina Carano, if you're listening to this, I mean that shit. Just come have sex with me. My girlfriend don't understand.
She'll totally understand.
If she doesn't, then she can leave and we can have sex. Gina,
Gina,
call
I
me
love
girl.
That's funny. So, any good movies you looking to see over the holidays?
No, man. There's nothing that I would pay to see. Everything right now. If I'm gonna see it, it's probably gonna have to be free. Like I'm gonna probably see it.
Shout out to the Fire Stick.
Shout out Fire Stick, man. Y'all been doing it big for years.
Whoever at Amazon decided to leave it open like that for people to do that, we love you.
Y'all are the greatest, smartest, most handsome and attractive people ever.
Which is probably not true. You some nerdy bastards.
Probably, but
we love you.
As long as you keep doing what you do, you'll have my. I'm just gonna tell you to shut up and take my money.
And also the Cody people too.
Yeah.
Shout you guys out.
Shout out Cody for the freeness of the interwebs.
We're not suggesting that you do it.
No.
Nor are we saying that we do it.
No. Not confirmed nor denied.
But it does happen.
It happens.
In the world somewhere.
And the freeness for which it represents is amazing.
One nation under God. Yes. Indivisible. With liberty
and freeness for all.
Freeness for all.
Yeah. Everybody needs it.
That's perfect, man.
Everybody. So anybody that don't have free interwebs or free movie watching, definitely do your research. I'm not going to suggest that you take any of my advice, but do some research. You should do that.
I'm not suggesting that you look up Cody on YouTube.
Just
Kodi on YouTube. I'm not suggesting that you do that.
I'm just saying
that it's out there.
You check it out.
And it's a thing.
Do your little research.
Yeah, for sure.
A little bit. Kodi.
So speaking of stuff on YouTube, besides this show, I'm looking at doing a couple other things. So before, I think we'll have one more show before the new year. But as a little bit of
down for Christmas. Wait, when is Christmas?
Christmas is a Sunday. So
this coming Sunday.
Yeah.
We're gonna take the week off.
Nah, I'll be back next week. I don't know.
Okay. I don't know, man, because my job is starting. We might have to do it later if we can still do it. I think.
I'm down. So. Whatever. Even if we got to move the day, which I'm not too happy about. But whatever.
Right now it's looking like the weekends. These next couple of weekends I'll have off only. I'll be working throughout the week. So tomorrow I'll start back work and then.
Yeah, that's even better. I'm actually looking at so a couple of things I want to do. I want to actually go film. I want to film these podcasts.
Yeah.
And put them up on YouTube and then have the rest of the audio down on our own website.
Works. Which is
in the works. And I'm looking at I got a little account with this website. I can't shout them out just yet.
Right. Shout out to the anonymous website.
Right. But they're basically they give you discounts on Amazon stuff to review. You review the products. So sometimes the products are free or everything like that. And I'm thinking about turning that into a show online where I open up products. I got a product right there.
Right.
That's like a charging station dock or whatever. And then you saw the light that I have.
Right. I thought that was pretty cool.
Right. The light was like $3.
I like $3 things.
Yeah, and I got a little.
It's almost
speaker.
like $10 too.
Yeah, it's like $10 too, but it's $3 things.
$3 you.
Yeah. Not to be confused with anything you like for $5. But I'm thinking about that, and I'm also thinking about the Geek Show, where we kind of use this show to more talk about current events and stuff like that. A couple of days we've been talking about geek stuff when G5's not around. Or we geeked out on wrestling, but I want to probably do a whole dedicated show to that.
Technology and Star Wars.
Yeah. So those are kind of the things that I got coming
and Star
up.
Trek, of course.
Yep. So talk to a couple of homegirls that do cosplay and maybe have them on the show.
Can we get them on naked?
Because
that would be a good ass.
No, but we could probably get them on in a cosplay costume.
Nah, I mean full on.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the restrictions on YouTube are.
Nah, they don't. I mean, we don't have to video that one. Just have them in here naked. They go Howard Stern on their ass. Shout out Howard Stern, probably the most genius, ugly Jewish I've ever seen.
But the crazy part about Stern is he really told radio, "I'm bigger than you. I'll do what I want."
Yeah, and he was right.
And it worked.
Yeah,
worked. Can you name another guy that did that? That just sound bigger than you?
No, maybe Rush Limbaugh. I mean, people listen. I don't have any idea why people have ever listened to Rush Limbaugh, but they have.
So here's a true story. I actually listened to Rush Limbaugh for 6 years of my life, 7 years of my life.
On purpose?
Yeah, because he's hilarious.
Oh yeah, but he's completely insane.
So I don't listen to him because I agree with his viewpoints.
Right.
I'm more listening to him because it's so entertaining. It's funny.
Right.
I look at him like WWF. This guy's just entertainment. He's just a clown.
Yeah, he's out of his mind.
He just says crazy stuff, and it's funny, man. People actually feel like he should run for president. It's
this is the craziest thing ever.
Yeah, what are you watching, man?
I'm watching Dr. Mario.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty impressive.
Shout out Dr. Mario.
Shout out Dr. Mario and Nintendo's greatest creation.
Yeah, man. So those are the things coming up in the future. I don't know. Just Mike might be on the show less.
Yeah.
Maybe
not.
more involved
Maybe.
with the geek show.
Yeah.
Because he's a big nerd.
It's true. Big, pretty nerd, however.
And that's not true. He's
Oh,
an
it
ugly.
is.
Just Mike. If you
Absolutely.
guys ever see Just Mike, he's an ugly son of a gun.
You want to talk about handsome.
Like,
Ooh.
this term is not used very often, but he's a mongoloid looking mother sucker.
Mongoloid looking awesomeness. One of these days, you guys may actually get a chance
He's
to
like
see.
a real human Klingon, for lack of a better description.
You may actually someday get an opportunity to witness the gorgeous.
Nah, never. They're never gonna get to see you.
It's
never.
True. It's true. There's no point getting their hopes up.
No, they'll be able to see like your T-shirt.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But I have on a good T-shirt though.
yeah.
I
I like.
have to have a real good T-shirt going for me.
Yeah, like the one I posted the other day on the Instagram.
which is fucking sweet. I got some other ones. My Stewie T-shirt, of course. One of
Right.
my favorites. I got it from a thrift store for $1. I used to work at this thrift store, and so I got it for $1.
So did you get a discount on the already discounted thing?
Nah, they were gonna throw it away, dude. I'm like, you better give me that for this
Bitch,
$1. You
Bitch,
better
give me
take
that
my
for the-
money.
Take my $1.
Shit, before I snap out up in here. And then, so it was good though. There was another one that I had. Oh, what I got for $1? I got a juicer for $1, man. A whole juicer,
Not just half of it. You got the whole
Nah.
thing.
a whole fucking juicer.
That's perfect.
For $1. It was Huntington Beach too.
All right.
Hamilton Beach, not Huntington.
No, it was
That's the
Huntington
place.
Beach. It was made by Tito Ortiz.
Yeah. Huntington Beach juicer.
Yeah, facts.
Fuck it. Fact.
Huntington Beach bad boy
Check that
juicer.
shit you want to.
This is
Motherfucker,
the
I
only
swear.
one.
Let me catch
This
you.
is the only one ever existed.
Yeah, Huntington Beach. Go out there next to Seal Beach and Manhattan Beach and find it.
Oh shoot,
No fucking jokes around here. It's dead serious.
that's for sure.
For sheezy.
For sure, I'm gonna hit that for sure.
For sheezy.
Yo, this has been What Happens When. I have been your host,
Adios. He has been your host.
and I may not be your host anymore.
Yeah.
I may just off myself for the 33 Club.
Got him. Don't worry. Birthday. Happy birthday. Pow.
Bah. All right, so I'll holler at y'all later, man.
Waka. Flaka.
You've been listening to What Happens When. Tune in next time to find out God knows what.